Hi there, Loy from loymachedo.com and whoisloymachedo.com. The time right now is 8:15 in the morning. Date is 21st July 2014. Okay, I want to tell you my honest and unabashed opinion about why Spider-Man 2 sucks. Okay, the Spider-Man 2 starring Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. Let me give you three amazing facts. The first one is, director Sam Raimi, he directed Spider-Man 2 and it has been 10 years. Can you believe 10 years? How time flies. 10 years since that sequel came out. Then the second one, amazing fact was, I was not at all impressed with Spider-Man Part 1 in 2012. I thought it sucked. Director Mark Webber, the guy who directed 500 Days of Summer, I didn't like the movie that he directed. So you might hate me for this review. And the third amazing a fact is, if you're still listening to me, then you should listen to the rest of my, review. Whatever. I'm just trying to get my coffee in my system. Alright, sorry. Okay, now the amazing bits of Spider-Man Part 2. Let me be fair. The amazing bits. Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone, Spider-Man and Gwen, the roles that they play, they did justice to their roles. They really acted their roles pretty well. Okay, Sally Field, who plays Aunt May and May Parker, she delivers her performance with aplomb. I mean, if you see there's an emotional scene between her and Andrew Garfield. I think that was the highlight of the movie. They did it really well. She has really acted very, very well. Jamie Foxx, I mean, he's another great actor. He played the nerdy part of being the detailed, obsessed Max Dillon and the sinister, vengeful Electro. He did both the parts brilliant. The movie adds, this necessary connection between Spider-Man and Electro, which I've not seen in other movies. There was this connection, there was this friendship, there was this tension between both of them that I think came out pretty well in the first half of the movie. Veteran screenwriters like Alex Kurtzman and Roberto Orsi of Star Trek and Transformers, Jeff Pinker of TV's Alias and Lost. They had humor. They added humor into the script, and that made it kind of funny. It was, you could hear people laughing most of the time, so people are enjoying the movie. The CGI effects, absolutely mind-blowing, keeps you, you don't know where to look in the theater. It was beautiful, really well done. I mean, the way Spider-Man swoops through the buildings and, catches these cars and jumps through buildings. I mean, you really feel like you're part of Spider-Man. The fight sequence between Spider-Man and Electro was absolutely great. I loved the car chase scene. I thought it was absolutely wicked. Now, these were the good parts of Spider-Man Part 2. So what is the bad side? The bad side. The first one is the storyline by itself sucks. So if the storyline sucks, everything else sucks. I felt the storyline was pathetic. The second part is the film was so densely populated with all these larger-than-life sets and huge images that, some of the characters become really small. There's no connection. You just don't know where to look. So I felt it kind of diluted the feel of the movie. The third part, which I didn't like, was I felt the movie was more like cartoonish. It was not like, Sam Raimi, when he directs a movie, you feel it's kind of mature, it's kind of like real. But this version of Mark Webber's version was more like cartoonish. I felt it was more like for children, The romantic elements of the movie, very Twilight-ish. I no need to say more. I mean, that was pathetic. There's stuff about Peter's parents, that was Richard and Mary Parker. I don't know why they had to reboot it once again and give it a twist. Then the ludicrous, absolutely nonsensical, plim-plomp aspect of having the secret subway just come up. I didn't understand. What is the point of doing that? Then you have this Dan Dehan who plays a Green Goblin. The script was too loose. I didn't feel the purpose. I didn't feel the impact. I didn't feel the need for having him come out in the second half. Then Paul Giamatti, who plays Rhino, well, he acted brilliantly. He acted pretty well. But then, what was the part of putting him just doing that little bit of the action in the end and then he vanishes. So it didn't make any sense of having him as the villain. It just looked like you want to have part 3 just for the sake of having part 3. Then the sequence where 2 planes were crashing head to head, I felt it was very die-hard kind of, you get memories of that. I didn't think that was necessary at all. Then you have the half-baked action in the end, which again didn't make sense. And finally, Iron Man did this, The Dark Knight did this, and now Spider-Man does it. What is it? The entire story of the whole movie, the entire story can be captured on the trailer. If you have watched the trailer, you don't need to watch anything else. So, this is what I felt was absolutely pathetic about the movie. So, moment of truth. Now, creating and crafting a movie of this sort, involves a kind of passion. You need to be obsessed with these characters. It's not just about directing a movie just for the sake of directing. Like George Lucas, Sam Raimi, Christopher Nolan. These people are possessed. They are obsessed with the characters that they give life to, and they really know what they're doing. I didn't feel the same with Mark. I just didn't feel. I felt he was just trying to come out with the franchise and just trying to make it really good. I don't know. Maybe I can be wrong, but Rotten Tomatoes, they gave this the lowest ever rating for any Spider-Man sequel franchise, 54%. So I think, you kind of ask yourself the question, do we really need another Spider-Man? I suffered with boredom as I watched the movie, and I guess children were very happy, but I wasn't. So even though they were good, there was like great performances by the actors, good CGI effects, great action scenes. In the end, it just boils down to being anticlimactic. You have a script that fails to tie up the loose ends, and you have a boring storyline. So overall, I gave this movie a 5.5 out of 10. So if you think different, let me know, because I was not very happy with Spider-Man Part 2, and I just hope they don't come out with Spider-Man Part 3. Sad to say. Loy from loymachedo.com, and I have a